In the heart of the dense forest, where shadows danced with the moonlight, there existed a campground secluded from the bustling world. Five friends, Jake, Sarah, Mark, Emily, and Alex, set up their tents beneath the canopy of towering trees. They sought a weekend getaway, far from the chaos of their daily lives. Little did they know their adventure would unveil secrets darker than the depths of the forest. As the night cloaked the woods in obsidian, the campfire flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced upon the trees. Stories of local legends floated around, whispered by the wind, igniting sparks of fear in the group's hearts. But they laughed it off, dismissing it as tales meant to thrill and chill. The following morning, while hiking through the dense undergrowth, Sarah stumbled upon an old camcorder half buried beneath a pile of leaves. Intrigued, she brushed off the dirt and examined it. The camcorder was weathered, its once vibrant colors now faded. Yet it held an air of mystery that beckoned them to unravel its secrets. Excited, they returned to their campsite and gathered around as Sarah powered on the camcorder. The screen flickered to life, revealing grainy footage of the forest. It seemed like the recording was made by someone wandering through the same woods they now camped in. As they watched, the footage took a sinister turn. Strange symbols were etched onto the trees, and eerie whispers echoed in the background. The atmosphere grew tense as the camera panned to reveal a figure standing amidst the trees, its face obscured by darkness. Determined to uncover the truth behind the disturbing footage, the group decided to explore deeper into the woods. Armed with the camcorder and a sense of adventure tinged with trepidation, they ventured forth into the unknown. The deeper they delved, the more unsettling their surroundings became. The trees seemed to twist and contort, casting elongated shadows that seemed to reach out to them. Unnerving whispers followed their every step, as if the forest itself was alive with malevolent intent. As they trudged deeper into the woods, they stumbled upon an ancient altar hidden amidst the foliage. Symbols eerily similar to those in the footage adorned its surface, sending shivers down their spines. Sensing danger, they hurriedly retraced their steps, but the forest seemed to shift, leading them in circles. Night fell like a shroud upon the forest, enveloping the group in darkness. Fear gnawed at their hearts as they realized they were lost, trapped in the clutches of the cursed woods. Desperate, they sought refuge in an abandoned cabin they stumbled upon. Inside, the air was thick with the stench of decay, and the walls were adorned with arcane symbols. It was then they realized the true nature of their predicament. They had trespassed upon sacred ground, awakening an ancient evil that hungered for their souls. As the night wore on, they huddled together, seeking solace in each other's presence. But the darkness outside seemed to seep into their very souls, filling them with dread and despair. And as the first rays of dawn broke through the horizon, they knew that their ordeal had only just begun. Days turned into weeks, and still, they remained trapped within the cursed woods. The entity that dwelled within grew stronger with each passing moment, feeding off their fear and despair. Shadows danced upon the walls, whispering dark promises of eternal torment. Driven to the brink of madness, they struggled to hold on to their sanity, clinging to the faint hope of escape. But the forest seemed to have a mind of its own, twisting and shifting to thwart their every attempt. It was then they realized the truth. The only way to break free from the curse was to confront the entity that held them captive. Armed with nothing but their wits and courage, they ventured forth into the heart of darkness, determined to face their fears head-on. Chapter 6. The Final Confrontation. As they neared the heart of the forest, the air grew thick with malevolence and the whispers grew louder, urging them to turn back. But they pressed on, their resolve unwavering in the face of adversity. At last, they reached the clearing where the entity awaited them, its form obscured by darkness. With trembling hands, they powered on the camcorder, casting its flickering light upon the entity's grotesque visage. The entity roared in rage, its form contorting and shifting as it lashed out at them with tendrils of darkness. But they stood their ground, facing the creature with courage born of desperation. In a final, desperate gambit, they unleashed the power of the camcorder, casting its light upon the entity and revealing its true form, a twisted amalgamation of nightmares given life. With a triumphant cry, they banished the entity back into the depths of the forest, breaking the curse that had held them captive for so long. As the first rays of dawn broke through the canopy, bathing the forest in golden light, the curse was lifted and the woods returned to their former tranquility. The group emerged from the darkness, their spirits battered but unbroken, their bond forged in the crucible of adversity. And though they would forever carry the scars of their ordeal, they emerged from the cursed woods stronger and wiser, their hearts filled with a newfound appreciation for the fragile beauty of life. And as they left the forest behind, they knew that they would always carry with them the memory of their harrowing journey into the heart of darkness.